Hey guys, it's Skybird here, and today I've got something a little bit special. So I got something in the mail today, and I know what it is. This is going to be a bit of a haul type video. Just a small thing, but it is something I actually ordered from one of my friends several months ago that we feared was lost in the mail. However, a couple of days ago, it actually reappeared finally, and with great help from that friend, I should mention. And yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and open this. This package here is just a bunch of bootleg stuff. Well, a handful of bootleg stuff that's a little bit harder to find. So I'm going to go ahead and open the package on the outside first. And I should just be able to tear this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Perfect. So let me go ahead and get the outer package off. And it is a little bit taped to the box. That's all right. Whew. Strong tape. But let's go ahead and just get this off here. Or at the very least, get as much of it off as I can. And then we'll open the box from there. Trying not to spoil it all at once. So let's go ahead and cut this open. Get rid of all of that. Ooh, that is a soft tape. There we go. Okay, so one moment here. So this is just one of the items that I ordered. So this one is a system set specifically. However, the stuff that's inside of this is Bionicle stuff. But you can see why I ended up ordering this set here. If you look towards the feet here, there are purple Borak feet, or sorry, purple Borak legs, as well as purple Toa Nuva legs, plus those silver or gold Onua claws. I didn't think to bring any pieces in here to compare those two. Maybe I should have done that. But still super excited. So I do want to go ahead and open this. I did give them permission to open it to be able to look at the parts themselves as well. And so let's go ahead and see. Okay, perfect. Oh, they took them apart too. Interesting. So we've got a few sets here that are inside this box. Oh, that's neat. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, I'll talk about that here in a moment. So, most of this stuff is from a brand called Enlighten Brick. Now, if you guys have watched any of my other reviews, a lot of my bootleg stuff has been from them because I am a pretty big fan of their stuff so far. Not everything is a perfect match for Lego, necessarily, but there's a lot of really good and interesting recolors. Oh, and I can see those gold Onua claws already. Those look really nice. There's something else down here, too. Which I did not... Oh! Oh, that's cool. So they also told me that they were going to be giving me a bit of a Christmas present. And that looks like that's what this is. So that's interesting. So the parts that are what I ordered, what I knew was coming in the package, is the dragon set that's here. That was new. Again, I allowed them to open it so that they could kind of take a look at the parts for, their YouTube channel and stuff like that. I will go ahead and link them down in the description as well if you'd like to check them out. It is a Russian channel. However, they do some stuff in English. If that is to your liking, then I would highly recommend it. Pretty cool person. And I've dealt with them a bit in the past as well. Gotten a few bootleg things from them as well. So... yeah, really neat thing, actually. But let's go ahead and take a look at the other items that are here. So, first of all, let me go ahead and just unroll this real quick. I'll probably reuse some of this bubble wrap, too. I actually have to send a package to one of my friends here. Alright, yes. So, I've gotten a second Enlighten Inona set with the metallic dark green Matatu. That's really cool because one of these is actually going to a friend of mine. One of the masks, not the set itself, but... yeah, so it's really nice, as well as a second body here, which is the metallic dark green. It actually looks really good. And this one actually looks more metallic than the other one I have. I could be wrong about that. I've never, obviously, compared the two of them. But yeah, very, very nice. As well, it also gives me the orange-colored eye stalk for Inona, which is the color I thought it was going to be, but I just wasn't positive. So that's really cool. Aside from that, I've got... the bootleg Turaga Vakama here. However, it has the Matatu in orange, which is really neat. I think I have the Matatu in orange, not a bootleg one, of course. So it's definitely interesting to see that. It'll be a lot of fun to kind of mess around with that and see if it matches or what kind of colors. But there are some other pieces in there in orange that don't normally come in orange too. So really cool stuff there. Oh, as well as some black, it looks like friction pin, or maybe not friction, but black pin axles. Another one that I have is Traga Oniwa, except he doesn't have the long legs because this is just the bootleg one again. So interesting, very cool to see. The hammer is in here, and it almost looks a little bit darker brown. It's hard to tell though. From other sets, their brown is a really good match for Lego's brown, so I'm not expecting it to be a different color. Let me go ahead and pull the mask out here real quick, because this is going to be the same style as the blue. Oh wow, interesting. I was gonna say it's gonna be the same as the blue Komau that I have, but it is slightly cleaner in its detail here. I've got purple dye on my hands from yesterday, I should mention. Yeah, so the detail's a little bit cleaner. The nose looks a little bit more like the official one. It's still a little bit rounded, but not nearly as much as the blue one, which I kind of like. That said, I think it gives it some character as well. You'll notice that all of these masks are matte finished, so they're not glossy in any way, which I think is a really cool little touch. Aside from that, let's go ahead and get out the orange Matatu as well, and that actually looks really good, better than I expected it to, because in the pictures you can definitely tell that light can shine through it, and it really can. But I actually kind of like that because of that fact. I'm surprised. I didn't think I would, but it looks a lot cleaner in person than I expected it to. So really neat piece. Again, it's just an orange Matatu. I don't know if the color is exactly a match, and I don't mind if it is or isn't, but it's a really neat piece no matter what. So yeah, oh, got some stuff on the bottom I'll have to clean off, but yeah, it's really good. I like it quite a lot. I don't think either of those have any new pieces in them. There's, looks like a trans green, lime green eye stalk, which is an interesting choice for that one. And probably orange for, yes, orange for Oniwa. Lastly, and this is not an Enlighten set, I don't think. No, this is not an Enlighten set. Okay. So this is, in air quotes, Taraga Norik, which I think is interesting. So the mask, so I'm not sure exactly what brand this one is. It's not nearly as clean as Enlightens or Legos. There's a little bit more like artifacts in the mold. There's a lot more rough edges and stuff on it. Still really interesting to see. Also, the silver isn't nearly as, I don't know how to put it, as detailed as Lego's official like metallic silver color. It looks very cheap, if that makes sense. Still an interesting piece. I really like that. That's kind of cool. But one of the interesting things that is in here is, because there are a couple of recolors, is it looks like Mata Red Metru arms, which is interesting. Again, I'll have to see if that's an exact match or not. Also a Mata Red Hordika arm piece. Interesting that it has orange for this piece as well. And you can kind of see, if I can get the lighting here just right, that there's no like holes or gaps or anything in the actual piece itself, as well as on the sockets there. There's just chunks of the sockets missing, and that's all the sockets from this set. So they're clearly molded like that, but it's definitely interesting. Now I will say, I actually kind of like that silver on the Gali Nuva weapon. It's kind of nice. It's got a very clean look to it, because you don't have that marbling that Lego silver has. So in a way, it almost looks light gray or like some sort of off gray color, until you hold it in the light right, and you can see it's just a little bit silverish. There are also some Metru feet in there as well, in that same kind of grayish silver color. So definitely an interesting set. That's weird. Hold on. There's a like, it's plastic, I'm assuming, but it's like a fruity smell to it, which is interesting. I've never noticed that. I don't think it's gonna be on any of the other brands as well, but I do want to just check just for fun. So, no, nothing really. That just smells like bag. So, alright, I do want to go ahead and open this because, yeah, I had actually not seen this at all. Again, he said that he was sending me, like, a present. This was supposed to come before Christmas, so I guess that was out of his kindness. So, really cool thing there. A very generous person to work with anyway. So, let me go ahead and... Oh, goodness. That is hard to open, actually. It's got finger holes to get underneath that lid, but it is not... Ah, it's sealed. Okay. It looked like it was cut, but it's not. That's very kind of them, though. Okay, yeah, no, it's not. It's not hard to open at all. Because now that I cut that seal, it's like gonna just fall off. Yeah. Alright, so now that I know this hasn't been opened before, That's interesting. Yeah, so I'm not sure there's going to be any, like, recolors in this, necessarily. I mean, that headpiece, that Ninjago-like headpiece, but weirder. And then I guess the swords in solid silver, which do actually look pretty good. So I will probably be making some videos on each of these guys individually, just so I can kind of go over them. There are some black bushings in there, which is very nice, if they actually fit Lego pieces. But yeah, that's definitely interesting, because that's super cool. Alright, I appreciate that. Oh, and there is printing on it, too, which the printing actually looks pretty good, so that's a plus. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I just want to go ahead and show you guys what this said. Let's see. I'm not sure what that is. Alright, I will see if I can get permission to link any of this stuff. It says from Russia with love. That's awesome. If I can link any of this stuff in my description below. But until then, I will go ahead and leave a link in my description for my Discord, as well as my Instagram. Got a lot on my mind, so I'm just trying to think about it. And yeah, you guys can expect more from the channel here soon. That purple is very dark. That is a surprising purple. Oh, it's not too bad, actually. Yeah, so that's super interesting. I'm realizing that I didn't even show you guys the dragon yet, but the gold color is interesting too, because it's definitely like a translucent gold. So super cool. The axles are purple. The pins are purple. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I guess I'll show off the wings very quickly too. Those actually look like interesting pieces to kind of use. So, and I'm not sure if they're vinyl. They look like they are. So yeah, interesting. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. This just came literally within the last couple of minutes, so I just wanted to go ahead and throw something together for you guys really quickly. And yeah, I have to put out a big thanks to the person who sent this to me. Again, I'm going to get their permission to share stuff before I divulge my source. And yeah, I hope you guys tune into the next video. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I got plenty more fodder here for videos to come. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.